From sunny California, it's the Suzanne Summer Show. And here she is in all her beauty and her glory.
I forget that I live with a live-in TV guy. You did that for so many years.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
hello everyone. So nice to be here. It's me and Al. Caroline's on the phone today. She went back with Bruce. I don't know why.
Hi guys.
There she is. And yeah, she seemed to want to be with Bruce more than us tonight. So I don't know.
Why would she have chosen that?
We're doing tanning lotion. We finally got the tanning lotion back in because, was it because we were out of tanning lotion or because we were out of the components?
We were out of components.
Do you all know what that means with this pandemic? It's not what's inside here. It's the bottle itself, the components, the different parts that have to get here to the United States. We've had a lot of trouble getting those components, so that's why when you've ordered, you've been having trouble. I'm so sorry. And wow, did you love the Tuscan oils and the balsamic vinegars? Wow, that was so fun. Did you like the cooking show? Are they saying anything?
Not yet.
Not yet. Oh. Alan picked out my outfit today, so if you like it, it's Al. If you don't like it, it's Al.
You look adorable.
I do? Okay.
Yeah, I thought so
Okay.
too. And since tanning lotion is the featured product tonight, you are all tanned up.
I know. And Al put on my tanning lotion.
Yeah.
How many husbands do that? I was sitting at my makeup table.
And I used it without using my hands.
There's that Al.
What?
That Al is
Did he say
so
that?
really- You haven't even had a tequila yet. and
Oh,
that
you're right.
Al
I
is-
gotta have a tequila.
Yeah.
And I won't be so cocky. Oh, did he say that?
Hey, thank you for indulging him, Caroline. I don't care. I married a bad boy, and I like it. He's over there, so you can't hear him. I really like it. He's if he can be bad, he'll go there first. Right, Caroline?
He's funny.
I know.
He's so lively.
I know. So,
You had a little fire alert last night, I heard.
I said to Caroline, first of all, let me toast my husband.
Okay.
Here, husband.
Okay.
It's been quite a week.
Top of the morning to you.
Top of the morning to you. So we're sitting there, we just get to the kitchen, and it's a ride to the kitchen. And I was torn between should I go to the kitchen or should I not go to the kitchen, because you gotta go around the mountain. And you gotta come down in the little golf cart, which, because right now, because of my fractured hip, I don't want to take all the stairs. Well, we get to the kitchen, and all of a sudden the phone has one of those phone alerts. Beep, beep, and it's a shrill sound. And it said, Snow Creek is on fire. Well,
It's evacuation.
evacuation.
So I
yeah.
ran to the bathroom.
Bad boy Al. He's just gonna be here, okay?
Okay, I'm just
Bad
having
boy Al is just gonna be here.
I'm just having my first tequila, okay?
Yeah. Yes.
Well, maybe my
And
only
that's it.
tequila.
I know.
Okay, it's
I
a
know.
big one.
And you can handle it.
Okay.
You're a big boy.
By the way, just two comments about the cooking show.
Yeah.
Okay. Brenda Wooten Jowers said, "Love the cooking show," and then she said, "Al picked out a cute outfit. Good job." And then she said, "We all need a tequila." And Lisa Field said, "Cooking show is so yummy. I made the guacamole on sourdough." Now, that's a good one, sourdough.
Oh, that would be very good. Did you
And-
toast it? Let me know.
Yes, I toasted.
Yeah, toasted.
Yeah, it would have to be toasted. Otherwise, it would be the bread would go mushy and the guacamole is kind of mushy.
And by the way, I remember Patrick Duffy gave you a sourdough starter that was 150 years old. It came from his relatives in Alaska from 150 years ago. What did you, that was 40 years ago. What did you do with that?
Our house burned down.
Oh, that's right.
And
Okay.
the sourdough starter was
That's
in the
right.
house.
Okay.
And Patrick wrote me 2 days ago because his, say a prayer for Patrick. He doesn't know about his house. He's up in Oregon. Oregon has taken such a big hit. And so, bless you, Patrick. I don't know if you're watching. You're not watching. Patrick doesn't do Facebook, I'm sure. Maybe he does. Maybe you do. But my friend Mia called me and she said, I think Patrick's house has got to be a goner. You know, he's one of the nicest men in show business. He really is. You knew him, didn't you, Caroline?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Such a great guy.
Yeah, Al. You knew
Yeah.
him.
He was great. By the way, we have a horny guy here. Sid Davidge said, wear a bikini next time.
Who, Al?
No,
Oh,
you.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, you with the tan legs.
oh,
Wear a bikini next time.
oh. Well, maybe I will.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to be 74 next month. Like less than a month. It just dawned on me.
That's right. And in 6 years,
I'll be 80.
that's right. And I'll be 90.
In 6 years, you'll be 90 and I'll be 80.
That's right.
Wow.
Yeah. But you know what? It's going to be okay. You know what? I have this philosophy, okay, about good health. I mean, you got to eat right. You got to do a little exercise, not too crazy. But if you keep doing what you like doing, you can always keep doing what you like doing. That's the way I look at it, okay? And basically, I'm still doing what I did, what I've already done all my life. I really haven't. Well, it's like, you know, it's like I can run, I can walk, I can climb, my brain is still functioning most of the time.
Yeah.
So, no, I just think that you got to keep doing it.
Yeah. And if you do what you love,
Yeah,
and if you love who you love,
absolutely.
it's only about who you love.
And if you're in love,
And in love.
in love,
I am in love.
yeah, I mean, me too.
So nice.
Who are you in love? Oh, no, I'm just kidding.
What'd you say? That's bad, Al. Yeah. Well, we talk a lot about the fact that we're in love.
Hold it.
What?
This Phyllis McLaughlin
Yeah.
said, R.I.P., rest in peace, Ruth Bader Ginsburg, wonderful woman.
Yeah, she just passed.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
How old was she?
I don't know.
She was.
But she went through a dozen cancers. I mean, she was, what a trooper.
Such a fighter.
Yeah.
87.
Yeah.
87, wow.
87.
She looked older than 87. She was frail, wasn't she? When you think about it.
Really? Oh,
I
God,
thought
I
she
didn't think
was
so.
frail. Yeah.
She's such a little.
Also, she lost her husband a few years before that, I think.
That's the, you know,
Yeah.
you can stay young as long as your true love mate
Yeah.
is hanging in there with you. Would you get me my green velvet pillow?
Sure.
It's on the leopard chair.
Certainly.
Or the cheetah chair. It's all faux.
Okay.
It's right here on this.
Okay.
You almost saw him without his sunglasses.
Okay. There you are.
Thank you.
How's that?
Well, it's real nice, except that the buttons are out. Whereas if it were me, I would turn the pillow around and have the buttons on one side. Have you realized since, yeah, it's better. Only I know it. Let me see. You're so cute. You look so cute.
I put the tanning lotion on.
Look at that tan. Look at that. I mean, he can get that color on his own without too much effort, but he didn't have that color this morning. Wow.
I may have put
Wow.
on too much. Am I too dark?
No.
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 No, but here's the interesting thing. Your
Well,
tanning
we'll decide.
it makes you the color you're supposed to be. So Alan is his color,
Yeah.
and you are your color, but it's not the same color.
Yeah, if I put it on that dark, I would look wrong.
Well, maybe it wouldn't turn that dark because you're Irish.
I am Irish.
Irish.
Yeah,
Yeah, maybe nothing would happen.
that's true.
Yeah, actually,
No,
you
but
do
it's
that.
not that like orange fake look.
Yeah.
No.
It works with the melanin in your skin. So
I remember,
Suzanne has a better one than.
you know, in the 50s, a buddy of mine, there was a tanning lotion that came out in Canada called Mantan.
I remember Mantan.
And it was in the 50s. And a buddy of mine and myself couldn't believe it. It was the middle of the winter in Canada. And we each bought 2 things of Mantan, and we plastered it all over our face and our body, and it was quite incredible. And then we looked at our hands, and the palms of our hands were orange, and there was nothing we could do about it.
No.
It was like 2 weeks with orange heads.
You do have to wash your hands, even with Suzanne's, you do have to wash your hands after you.
Yeah, because it's tanning serum. You know what I love about it though? There's no chemicals in it. That's what's so great. I used to wear, once you get used to having a tan, especially these man-made tans, like, what was the one that I was using for a while? Not the one with the little, they pull her little girl with the 2 pigtails and they pull her pants out at the back. Who's that little girl?
That's copper tone.
Copper tone.
Copperton, yeah.
Yeah. I'm surprised she didn't get in trouble for that. But anyway,
Why would you get in trouble for that?
good at pulling little girls' pants up because everybody's so politically correct.
Oh.
You know? Like,
That was in the 50s. That
yeah,
was way before.
yeah,
Yeah, you're right.
yeah.
I don't think they do that now. They probably wouldn't have the same logo now.
No, they wouldn't. But I remember getting the one that I used. God, it stank. It would have the worst smell, and I would plaster it all over the place.
So you smell.
Yeah, I chose looking good over smelling
Huh.
good.
How was your dating situation?
Well, it was you. How was it?
Well, I don't have a great sniffer.
I didn't really know that.
Yeah, you smell things. I don't.
Well, because he's having to dress me, I can't get things over my head. And so when he puts things over my head, there are mornings when I think, but I don't say anything because it's so sweet of you to do it.
Are you suggesting that
Maybe a washcloth and a little, honestly, you're perfect. You really are. You really are perfect. Don't listen to anything I'm saying. This came out of the blue, and I just think you're wonderful. 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 How would you like...
QT is that tanning lotion
Yeah.
we used 20 years ago.
Yeah.
QT tans in 3 to 5 hours. With that sun. Do you remember that?
No, I do.
hey, remember the commercial in the 60s? Aluminum chlorhydrate. Remember that one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When they were promoting the fact that it was good to put aluminum chlorhydrate in your armpits. So a friend of mine, Sasha Berlin, wrote that commercial and recorded it. He was this brilliant. He was Mr. Jingle in New York. Thank you.
That's Bruce's leftover guacamole, which is incredible.
Yeah.
It's absolutely, isn't it incredible?
Mm.
Like, that's the best guacamole I've ever tasted. Is he around?
I made it, but you can give him the credit.
Oh, did you?
He taught me to make it.
It's the best I've ever tasted. What is it? Because there's dill in there and lemon in there?
It's the lemon and dill and
Wow.
salt.
Wow. Yeah.
It's so good.
Those are the 3
So good.
things that are jumping out of me. God, that's so good.
So
Wow.
good.
Yeah, because guacamole can be boring. If you just mash up avocado, it can be boring. But this rate's high in my book.
Okay, Tammy Stoker wants to know what's the promo tonight. Here's the promo. If you spend $25 on our website, you get a free gift worth $25. What a deal.
Yeah.
What a
Can you
deal.
show them the shaving gel, Alan? Because the free gift is the shaving gel.
Oh, where's the shaving gel? Is this shaving gel?
Take one from it, yeah.
No,
That's the mist. That's the tanning lotion.
Here.
That's the healthy glow body
Well,
lotion.
I'll tell you, I took a shower before the
It's
show.
probably one of the bags by the bar.
What's this?
We clean.
Hair shaving gel.
Okay, it's so great. I used it to
Okay.
shave my, you know what?
Here it is.
It's awesome. It's
That's awesome.
when you shave your, you know what?
By the way, do you know that in France they refer to this as gel de Bassage. Gel de bassage.
Okay.
No?
Yeah.
Oui, oui.
Wee wee.
Oh,
Is
yeah.
that on your wee wee?
Oh, yeah.
You want a nice smooth wee wee? You use our gel de massage. Let me see the. Let me see.
What?
Let me see the French. Okay. Massage.
I think Donna Dalton sent about 100 Canadian flags.
Yeah.
Hi there, Oot and a Boot.
Well, that's where watching that show on Ecuador last night, and I walked by the TV set, and when I came around to the front of it, Alan was sitting there, and I said, "Is that guy from Canada?" And I said, "He said, I don't know." And I said, "Canada." He said, "I don't know." And then, so I sat down, and within like 4 seconds, I knew he was Canadian because he said a boot.
A boot.
And there are certain words that Canadians say that
Dollar.
they don't hear it. What did you say?
Dollar.
Dollar. Yeah.
Yeah.
That'll be-
House.
what
House.
is
House.
What is that?
House.
Oh, I've not heard that one.
Yeah, house.
Oh, I haven't heard that.
Going to the house.
Oh, but it gets a little creepy after a while.
What does?
Like I would repeat a boot and a boot, and then you would like get upset with me for pointing it out.
No, I wouldn't.
No, you wouldn't.
No.
No.
No, it's fun. I love the fact that we all have differences.
Yeah.
It would be weird if in Canada they spoke the way people speak here and vice versa.
Because
There's
you
no.
lived a very diverse childhood, didn't you?
That's right, I did.
What was diverse about your childhood?
Pretty much everything. You know, I was born in a boarding house with 17 people.
Really?
Yeah. And everyone was from everywhere, 8 Chinese guys, a guy from Holland, a guy from Trinidad, a French-Canadian woman, hooker, a blind alcoholic trumpet player, a Scottish minister, Presbyterian minister. And yeah, but we had a great time, and I was the kid.
And I bet there were 7 Chinese brothers.
I thought there were 8. My sister says 7. I thought there were 8. I can only name, there was Paul, Dave, Jake, John, Bill, George, Mike. That's 7. I guess it was 7.
And did you all share a room together?
Well, they all shared one room.
Yeah.
It was a big one. They all shared one room because they had just arrived from China and Hawaii.
But do you think in China their names were Paul and
No.
Dick and Tom
No,
and Harry?
no, and their last name was Lo, but their last name wasn't Lo. It could have been Lu.
Yeah.
Lu is the Chinese name.
Yeah.
So no, they had other names.
Yeah.
And I learned how to
Why
swim.
did they change them? For the same reason that translator and
You remember when we were in Shanghai, we went to
Yeah.
the Shanghai Film Festival, and
Yeah.
Yusai's assistant was Monica, and you said to her, "Come on, your name ain't Monica. What is your real name?" And she said,
Ho and Sue.
Ho and Sue. Yeah.
Some Americans can pronounce, but a lot of people, when they come to this country, they give themselves an American name because people can't pronounce their name, and then
Yeah.
people don't use your name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Camelia's, the girl that she lived with in China, then came to USC, and then she also had an American name when she came here.
Yeah. Well, that's what Ho and Sue did.
By the way,
Yeah.
I can answer this question.
Yeah.
Rose Gomez said, "Do you have a salmon recipe with the Tuscan herb oil?" Okay, I have it, okay? I was shooting a series in Canada, and I befriended the son of an Indian chief in British Columbia. And he would come and visit me when I'd be up in British Columbia, and he would bring me a giant salmon. Okay, he was a fisherman.
Yeah. Oh, that was like those salmons we had in our refrigerator
Correct.
on Oceanfront Walk.
And I would bring it home, and Suzanne didn't eat salmon or any fish.
Now I do.
Now you do. I put it in
My
the.
mother in his butcher shop for so long.
You're lucky you didn't die, okay? Anyway, here's how you do salmon, according to my friend, the son.
No, really.
So-
Really, and I've been using self-tanning since they came out with it, since Mantan and these tanning serums we were talking about.
You were barely alive when Mantan came out.
But I remember it, so I was,
God only knows what was in that, right?
Yeah.
God only knows. Right, scary
Right.
stuff. But
So-
this
so by the-
is the best, honestly,
Yeah, it
of
is.
them all, this is the best tanning serum I've ever used. I don't like to be without it. When we were low on components, I kept saying to Carolyn, when are we getting this back in? She goes, it's the bottles, it's the components, it's the pump. So I really honestly, when you say this, well, you make it. I honestly think this is the best I've ever used, and it turns me into the color that I want to be, which is the color that I would be if I were the type of person who tanned.
So
Yeah.
Maxine David said, Al, you should be a book narrator. So, Suzanne's written 27 books, and we used to do audiobooks with some of them. And one day we were doing an audiobook. I can't remember which book it was. And I was in the control room with the sound guy, and she was in the little studio. And I was looking at something other than listening to Suzanne or looking at her. And all of a sudden there was silence. And I looked up, and she had fallen asleep reading her own book. And we said, you know what? Maybe doing audiobooks isn't for us.
No, it wasn't that. I was doing 2 TV series simultaneously, if you recall.
That's right.
I was doing Step by Step at Warner Brothers, and then I was doing my own talk show across the street over at Universal. So when we would have a break on Step by Step, I'd jump into the golf cart there, and I would drive across the street, go into the Universal lot, and go through all that rigmarole, and then I look at my watch. I wore a watch then. That was before cell phones, isn't that interesting? And I would realize, oh my gosh, I'm late, and I'd race back in another golf cart and get over to the Warner Brothers lot to do Step by Step. And so then now we're doing the audiobook at night, which meant that I had written a book that year also. So 2 series, 1 book, and I fell asleep when I was doing the...
I'm holding this up because Robin Salk wants to know, Maybe she's related to the guy who invented polio vaccine. She wants to know the name. So it's Suzanne Organics. You can find it on SuzanneSummers.com. Golden Tanning Serum. Sérum Bronzage Doré, if you're French, okay?
I was looking at this to see, because I thought you said massage, and I went, why would shaving gel be, have the word massage in it, but it's massage. But it was that woman is right. What she was saying had nothing to do with the story you told. And I was trying to think of why did he go off on that tangent, but you just have this beautiful voice. That's why you got your first radio job.
That's right. No, I got my first radio job hosting a 3-hour morning classical music show because I passed the audition, and they had trick words in the audition. Right. The one I remember was, what was it? Anyway, if you pronounce it the way it was spelled, it was incorrect. What was that word? I can't remember. I'll think of it, okay? But I knew it because my mother forced me to go to the Royal Conservatory of Music and play piano. I hated it, but it got my job. Thank you, Mother.
Well, your mother had such big plans for you, and it all came true. Your mother saw from the time you were a little boy all your opportunities that were in this little guy.
Yeah, she used to drag me to the symphony every Wednesday night, and I'd fall asleep, and she said, I don't care if you fall asleep, you're still listening.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was
What are
great.
you typing, Caroline?
I'm responding to people.
Oh, how nice. Caroline is just like a little workhorse.
A workhorse, you say?
Yeah. I mean, you couldn't hire someone like Caroline. Caroline is just, she puts out 100% all the time. I'm so lucky. I said this the other day, and I've never said it, to be your boss, to be your, I'd say dear friend. We are dear friends. I love you. You're my daughter-in-law. You're married to my son. You're the mother of our granddaughters, who we both adore. There's just like so many great things about you that.
Okay.
Well, Mutual Admiration Society, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, we have someone complaining, okay? I won't mention her name. Her first name is Lisa. She said, how come you don't offer a customer satisfaction guaranteed on your products? All reputable companies do. Let me tell you something, Lisa, we do. And we've instructed our customer service people to try to never say no, okay? Like if you called up and said, so I've got this thigh master I bought in 1991, and I don't know, it's just something about it, and blah, 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 blah. The customer service people will probably ask if you'd like it replaced, okay? We treat our customers like gold.
Why are you laughing, Caroline?
We really try to make sure that our customers are happy with their purchase. I wouldn't say we go back 30 years.
Oh, you can go back 30 years. We weren't in business, but you can go back 30 years.
He's using an extreme example to talk about how great our customer service is. And, anything that you want to return within 30 days, and absolutely anything. You take it home, you try it, you use it, you don't like the color, you could say, I didn't like this, and send it back, get your money back. We have an absolute 30-day try it and guarantee policy. So,
Yeah.
and you see all these people coming in saying how great the customer service is. Just one person.
She there today?
But you know what? If
Yeah,
you
one
like customer
person,
service,
Lisa.
they'll take care of you. I promise.
Lisa, yeah. By the way, if you just joined us, the deal today is spend $25 on the site for anything. You get a free gift worth $25, the shaving gel.
God, Caroline, this is so good. I'm not going to take credit for it. I made this guacamole. So good.
And Nina says, customer service was wonderful to me.
What, Ellen?
Nina,
Yeah.
Nina De Mayo said, customer service was wonderful to me.
Right.
Al is right. Thank you. You have great customers. Yeah, everyone's saying we have great customer service. We do.
Yeah.
Sometimes
Very
I,
stupid way to run a business.
you know,
Not have customer
sometimes
service.
sometimes I look at the phone records from customer service, and most of them are just a few minutes long because someone calls in and says, you know, what can you blah blah blah, and the customer service people say you can blah blah blah. But sometimes I see a phone call there that goes on for 20 or 30 minutes, and I realize someone wants to talk,
Right.
and our customer service people accommodate them by talking.
Yeah.
I think there are people out there, I get it, I really get it. I've only lived alone for 2 weeks in my entire life, and I hate it. I hated it. I hated it, hated it, hated it. So there are people who need someone to talk to, and maybe they call our customer service, and our customer service talks to them, and I approve of that, and I appreciate that.
You're killing me, Alan.
I know. That's life, you know.
You're killing me. We pay by the hour. Our customer service is there to solve problems. Solve your problem, take care of you, and expeditiously get you to the phone.
Yeah.
Now, I have other things. I have other things I can mention as well. Okay.
Hey, you want to know about another great product? I use this on my face all year long.
Which one is, what is that?
The Healthy Glow.
Oh, let me hold
The
that up.
healthy, I never know the names of healthy glow, healthy body, something like that.
Healthy Glow Body Lotion.
Yeah, yeah. It's so great. I do the liquid oxygen, then I do the ageless serum, then I do the bioactive moisturizer. Then I put this on if I want to have a healthy glow. And what that really is like a combination of the tanning serum and the, don't you use this, Al?
Do I use this?
Uh-huh.
I don't think I ever have.
Oh, that's why I
Oh,
have,
it's so good.
it's so good. I have, if you open my medicine cabinet, which are always in it, on the bottom shelf there where I have all those tall bottles, if
And
you
by-
notice I have like 4 or 5 of these.
And by the way, people who are watching
Uh-huh,
in a country where they speak French,
uh-huh.
it's crème pour le corps bonne mine.
What
Otto,
you were about to say, Suzanne, is
Yeah.
that it's a combination of the golden tanning serum
Thank you.
and your nourishing body lotion
Right.
in one product.
Right, it's incredible. It's incredible. I was doing that on my own for a while. I was using the one of our best moisturizers. They're all great, so I didn't want to like pinpoint it. But I would also add a little of the tanning serum and mix them together. And then we decided, why don't we do it in a bottle? And in the winter, where you don't want to have an Al Hamill tan like he has today, but you want color. You always want color. I use that, and then I shadow with our little compact concealer pot. Do I have that here? No. Gosh, I love that little. What do we call that one, Caroline? The little.
The concealer. Yeah, we call it our concealer.
Yeah, it's so good. I take it in the little pot and I put it here, and then I bring it out to there, and I do the same thing over here, and then I bring it right down the center of my nose, and then I'll bring it right down here, and I'll put a little here because that gives like a little that thing, and man, does that like change the contours of your face? Really makes you look better. You look better.
by the way, Caroline, are we out of the Myers lemon olive oil?
The Meyer Lemon Olive Oil, yes, we blew out in a day.
Wow.
Yeah, the other day you liked it.
Wow.
It's on reorder. We'll have it in. They're pretty fast, 2 to 3 weeks.
Yeah. Yeah, I loved doing that show, and you all loved it. I could tell. And Bruce did such a good job of shooting. Camera work, so good, and you did the most incredible job of styling. And Al, you ate better than anybody ever ate.
That's my job.
You ate so great.
Thank you.
And you know, you need a good eater.
Yeah, Bruce and I are trying to drink as much wine as we can from our wine cellar because
You don't want to move all that stuff.
the wine cellar we're moving into won't accommodate all the wine from this wine cellar.
How do you feel about that?
About the wine cellar?
Yeah.
I'm fine.
Yeah.
And
And
what
I
it-
am too. I was in there and I thought, we don't drink much wine.
Yeah.
And we've got this room full of wine. Why?
Yeah, I know.
Why?
Well, and also we can't entertain much right now, so
No.
you serve more wine when you entertain.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, I don't know that there's a real trend towards tequila. Do you think we did that? I think we had something to do with that.
With what?
The trend toward tequila. I mean, it was our kids that turned us on.
That
to
could
it.
be. Yeah, that
Yeah,
could
it
be.
had become sort of in vogue,
Yeah.
and you guys have certainly helped the cause. I would say that.
I wonder which one of our kids.
I
Yeah.
don't think you created the cause, but you certainly helped the cause.
Yeah.
You
And
know-
I had never had hard liquor. Who was the one who turned me on to it? It was somebody in our family. Who was the one?
Leslie.
Was it Leslie?
Yeah.
Because she said, have tequila, and I said, oh, I don't drink hard liquor, because, you know, my father was an alcoholic, and my sister and brother are recovering. I'm so proud of them. They've been recovering alcoholics for 35 years, I think. And neither of them ever looked back. And my sister and brother have these wonderful lives, and so happy for them. And it's not like they're trying to not drink. They just don't drink. They have no interest in it. And I said to Maureen, do you miss it? She goes, I really don't. So it's a mindset, I would imagine.
I like to drink.
I'm here to let you know the tanning serum is in stock. We've refreshed on the website.
Okay.
The shipment is arriving on Monday, so the
Okay.
webmaster just still have it out of stock. But it is in stock, so if you were trying to click through, do it again. It's now in stock.
Okay.
Oh,
And-
get it.
Yeah, and what did you just say, Alan? You said, I
Huh?
like,
What? Who?
you said, I like to drink.
I do.
Yeah,
I like to drink.
yeah.
It's great.
What do you like about it?
It's a social thing, and I like the taste of tequila. I actually like taste of wine as well. Like Bruce and I went through most of that bottle of wine a couple of days ago. I just like to drink. I've never been a major
You don't-
drinker.
Yeah,
And-
you don't have alcoholic tendencies.
No,
at all.
when I was a kid in Toronto, where they had these laws where 11:30 on Saturday night, everybody had to stop drinking.
Oh, really?
From 11:30 Saturday night until noon on Monday. So 11:30 Saturday
Did
night.
everybody line up outside the liquors?
Well, they did. Everyone overbought liquor and beer and whatever, and they probably became alcoholic because of it.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
they-
when you forbid somebody to have something, that's
Yeah.
what you want it.
And I used to go to these beer parlors with my buddies, and at 11:30, a guy would come around with a tray that might have 15 or 20 glasses of beer, and he'd put them all on our table. I didn't drink beer then. I didn't like beer.
I don't like beer.
And we'd sit there drinking beer until, 1 o'clock in the morning, or they would.
But, it's interesting because if you said I have one beer a day or I have one glass of red wine with dinner, no one would say, oh my God, you do that every day.
Yeah, yeah.
It's just something about we do romance the tequila hour, and so some
Yeah.
people take that as an embellishment of like, oh my God, so much drinking, but it's one drink. It's
Right,
fun.
right.
No, I was doing a documentary on Baffin Island, which is the Eastern Arctic, in a place called Frobisher Bay. And I was up there for, 2 or 3 weeks. And I went to the
What were
liquor,
you doing up there?
shooting a documentary on Eskimo children. And I went to the liquor store, which is as big as is probably smaller than our dining room here.
Oh, really?
And I said, okay, I'd like this bottle of rum. And it was sitting right behind him on the shelf. He said, okay, come back in 3 days. I said, what? What are you talking about? I just paid for it. He said, but we can't deliver it for 72 hours. I said, why? He said, well, the Canadian government is trying to keep these people, these were native Canadians, from becoming alcoholic. So they prevent them from, after they order something to drink, they keep them from drinking for 72 hours. I said, are you guys out of your mind?
Yeah.
I said, if I were them, I would order a whole lot in advance so I'm never out of what I like to drink.
Yeah.
He said, I agree with you, it's a stupid idea, but it was made by Canadian politicians who didn't know what was going on up here and they couldn't care less. Okay? Stupid.
There's some crazy laws,
Yeah.
but so do
Hey,
we.
hey Suzanne.
Yeah.
Susie is really wondering who is singing. Do you know who is singing?
Astrid, I do know. Astrid Gilberti, is that who it is? I think so.
Astrid Gilberti.
Yeah. I can find out and let you know at our next show.
Okay, thank you.
But I think it's Astrid Gilberti.
So Irma de Leon Smith said, I am single now, so I don't drink alone. What? But you're not drinking alone, you're drinking with us.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah, you have to drink with us twice a week for sure.
Yep. Isn't a good tequila in moderation healthier than like a beer or wine? Paula Jones. I don't know if it's healthier, but it has little to no sugar.
Yeah, in terms of sugar content, it's a better choice.
And it's also-
Red wine has other
It's also an upper.
Tequila doesn't, but
Yeah,
depends on how you define health.
yeah. Most alcohol is a downer. Tequila's an upper.
Yeah.
I mean, listen to us. Huh? Huh? Okay, so Julie S. wants to know, when is caramelized peach back in stock?
Oh,
Let
the,
me check for you.
Okay,
the
that's our balsamics. We have a number of balsamic vinegars that are incredible.
No, it's makeup.
Oh, that's makeup? Caramelized peach makeup?
yeah.
Caramelized peach is a lipstick and a blush.
It's my
Oh,
favorite color.
but we also have peach balsamic vinegar, right?
Yeah.
We have white peach.
Yeah, I chug a lot. I chug a lot.
But white.
Yeah, I chug a lot that stuff. It's great.
So those of you who are tuning in late, you can get anything today at SuzanneSummers.com if you spend $24.99. Suzanne has a free gift for you. It is a bottle of her shaving gel, which is organic and chemical free. It adds such a nice slip to your legs or your underarms or your bikini line. Great for if your mate wants to use it in a space. It helps your skin be softer and less irritating and no chemicals. So that's your free gift today.
So your bikini line, okay? Where does the bikini line start and end?
Well, kind of wherever you want it, Al.
No, but no.
Depends on the bikini.
Yeah.
But where is it? I mean,
But, I shaved my legs today, and I shaved everything today. And under my arms, my hoo-ha, everything.
hoo-ha.
Hoo-ha.
You didn't shave it.
I did, with
You-
a straight razor, but I used this.
Oh, but you didn't, not the whole thing. You shaved the area around it.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. You didn't shave the whole thing.
No, you mean like a little girl?
Yeah, no, you didn't do that. Okay.
No.
Just checking.
So, no, I think that's part of our personality, right, ladies?
Absolutely. No, when they're totally shaved, they all look the same, right?
Yeah, I don't know.
No, I do.
I don't.
I do. Yeah, I've seen it. Yeah, I've seen it. Yeah.
You have? How
Yeah.
do you see it?
Because it's just one of those things that guys know, okay?
It was just one of those things. Just one of those crazy things. A trip to the moon on gossamer wing.
Now, what does gossamer wing
Just
mean?
one of those
What is that? What is
The
gossamer?
isn't that
What is a
angel?
gossamer?
Angel.
I don't, is that an angel?
I think
Yeah,
so.
heavenly.
Yeah.
No, I didn't
Yeah,
know that.
and you've described it as heavenly, so.
Oh, I didn't know that. Thank you.
But anyway, can you see my legs? Just show right here. Can you see that?
Yeah, well,
This is one coat.
if I move, yeah, you can see it if you don't look at the what do you call it? The comments.
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
I see most of your leg without looking at the comments. That's a leg.
Yeah. So
Okay. I could eat that for dinner.
This is why it's lasted, girls. This month, October 16th is my 74th birthday.
That's right.
Wow.
And it'll be a new experience for me. It'll be the first time I've ever slept with a 74-year-old woman.
You'll like it.
I know I will.
And then November 19th.
That's right. You remembered.
Is our anniversary.
Yeah, that's right.
Is that 43?
That would be, let's see, that would be 43.
43.
But we rehearsed for the first 7 or 8.
Yeah.
First 7 or 8, yeah. So it's like 50 or 51. I don't count the day we got married because it was one of the worst days of my life.
Why?
Because I hated half the people who were there.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't invite business people.
Yeah, they
to
were
your
there for the
wedding.
wrong reason.
You didn't like the...
Also, the soup was lousy.
Yeah.
And the guy who came to do your hair made your hair brown instead of blonde.
That wasn't my favorite day.
That was the day before on 60 Minutes. Morley Safer came and to interview you, and you were having your hair done and you hated it. And I came back and I said, well, you're getting your hair done. Morley Safer's down there waiting for you with the 60 Minutes crew. And you said, and I said, okay, I'll relay that message. And then we all had dinner together, and my mother and Morley Safer's mother had known each other back in the 20s or 30s. And it was wonderful. And then when 60 Minutes ran, my mother said, how come they didn't show when I cooked for Morley Safer?
Oh, and really, why didn't they?
Well, she said it was the best part of the interview.
Well, it probably was. Your mother was wise in that old world wise way.
Yeah.
Your mother was great. I loved your mother.
You know what it is?
I don't know what it is.
It's a work ethic.
Yeah.
This is what we get from immigrants who come to this country, who want to be independent, who realize they've come to a country that is free, where you can say whatever you want and not be arrested or beat up. And they love that, and they feel privileged. I mean, I'm an immigrant, and I know that I feel closer to this country than most people who were born in this country. I do. I know that.
This country.
Yeah. I love this
God
country.
bless America.
Yeah, right, exactly. God bless America.
And you do feel very, well, you're American. And you became, I
Right.
heard today, am I allowed to say, that our grandson Zion, who was born in France, has decided to become an American citizen.
Yep.
That makes me so happy.
Yep, me too.
He's such a good boy.
Yeah.
He's not a boy,
He's a man.
how old is Zion?
He's like
Caroline?
26.
27?
It's
20.
26.
26.
Yeah, 26.
They're all getting so old in that good way. Like Camellia, Caroline's daughter, our granddaughter, is going to be 25 next week. And I'm thrilled for her.
All our grandchildren are very interesting.
Yeah, all grandparents think that, but
No, it's true.
ours,
No,
ours are.
they've all struck out on their own.
Yeah.
They've all decided what they wish to be without any influence from above.
Oh, there's been influence.
That's true.
Yeah.
It's great. I love all our grandchildren. They're interesting. You look at them and you go, how did you become this?
Yeah. And I don't have a favorite, do you?
Well, you know,
Whoever I'm with is my favorite at that moment. They're all so. The girls are smart and beautiful, and the boys are smart and handsome, and they've got good manners, and they've been raised right. Congratulations, you did such a good job raising them, Caroline.
Thank you.
And I think there's no finer, there's no higher calling, and there's no better job that we are given is to raise a person, whether it's a grandson or a granddaughter or a daughter or a son. What a privilege to raise a person.
Yeah, that's true. You know, when people say,
That's a long, I mean, we do it longer than almost anyone in the animal kingdom.
yeah.
Really.
Oh, yeah. Well, most of our grandchildren are still nursing. You know, when people say to me, tell me about your grandchildren, I say, well, 5 of the 6 of them are having sex and we're not sure about the 6th guy.
Well, speaking of grandchildren, and speaking of your adorable granddaughter, Camellia, she is coming for dinner. And it is now past 6 o'clock.
Oh, wow.
And I need to go make dinner.
Oh.
Okay, so,
That's even
okay.
better.
Okay, so it's time for us to say so long for a while. So here's the deal. Spend $25, no big deal, on SUZANNESummers.com, and you get a gift for $25. The shaving. What is it called? The shaving stuff.
Shaving gel.
Shaving gel. Okay, it's a good deal, which means if you spend $25, you get the shaving gel. That's 50% off. If you spend more, we're happier. We love that. Okay.
Yeah.
And most of our products, if you go through our products on SUZANNESummers.com, you'll see the ones that are for sale. And there are a lot of them. What are you doing?
I don't know. I'm just wondering.
She's showing us the multi-stick, which is another great way to get a beautiful,
They just sort
little
of.
sunny glow.
Okay.
This feels like you've been on vacation to me.
Yeah.
It's been a little
That's a great description.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your nose. It's kind of where you would get sun-kissed.
Yeah.
You know, I always feel like I'm on vacation, and I remember my good buddy Arthur said to me one day, you two people always live in cities where most people vacation. Las Vegas,
True.
Palm Springs,
Well,
Malibu.
and we live where we work too. That looks kind
That's
of
true.
nice, huh? I just put that multi-stick here
Yeah.
and there. It just sort of gives me a healthy glow.
Well, we got all of Suzanne's sunny tricks today.
Yeah.
But obviously everything, the tanning, it is back in stock. So if you looked at our golden tanning serum and it was out of stock, it has been refreshed. So go ahead, hop back over to SUZANNESummers.com or any of the other products Suzanne went over today. Anything on site, spend anything you want for $25 and you're going to get that free gift. Whoa.
Yeah.
Okay.
Somebody clearly dropped the bronzing powder and shoved it all back in. What's the trick when you, because we don't
One
use,
little drop of rubbing alcohol will pull that back together.
I wonder if alcohol will do it.
I'm trying to hear.
Yeah, probably. Why not?
Yeah.
Tequila. Okay, have a nice weekend, everybody.
Let's see if this works.
Have a nice weekend. We love you guys.
Yeah.
Just remember that after love and in love, it's all bookkeeping.
Yeah. I love you, Al.
I love you.
I love all of you out there, and this isn't working so great. I think it's,
Well, no, you don't tap it. You'd have to use like a dropper.
yeah. Well, I would, if I dropped my bronzing powder like I did, clearly, and I wasn't prepared
You'd have
for
to
it.
pour it in there. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, it's worth trying to retrieve and save because it just does nice things to your face and to your shoulders. I could rub some of this here like that. I don't waste
All
any.
right. Well, you guys have a great night.
Oh,
I love you.
Okay, I love you too.
Have a
I
great
love all of
weekend, you
out
guys.
there.
We'll see you
Thank
next
you.
week.
We'll
Be
see you
well.
next week,
Be
and-
happy.
Yeah.
Love is all there is.